Hello and good afternoon to the esteemed president, faculty, graduates, family, and friends of Indiana Wesleyan University. My name is Darla Jackson, and I'm a tenured teacher in the Columbus City Schools in Ohio. I am a Black woman, an English language arts and social studies teacher, a board member at a Christian school, an after-school tutor, a music ensemble director, a choir member at my local church, a daughter, a sister, an aunt, a godmom, a best friend, but most of all, I am a child of God. There are three groups of people that I would like to address today: graduates, professors, and families of graduates. First and foremost, to my fellow graduates, please remember your why. Why did you choose your profession? Why do you keep coming back to your place of employment every day? I'd like to share a story about my student who was what you would consider a high-risk behavior student. He is now in the 7th grade for the second time, and I felt the urge, which I now know was from the Holy Spirit, to move Aki away from his classmates and set his desk as close in proximity to mine as he could possibly be. I have him talk to me and get one-on-one help from me every day. He has been making some slight improvements, and it is clear that he wants to be connected instead of rejected. A few weeks ago, he had an assignment from a behavior program to write a letter to his favorite teacher to tell them thank you. I had no idea that he would be writing to me. He wrote, "To Ms. Jackson, thank you for believing in me, not giving up on me, and giving me a chance. Because of you, I will pass the 7th grade. I love you. Aki is my why." To our professors, continue to extend grace to your students. Working, maintaining a personal life, and taking graduate classes can deplete adult learners. I implore you to extend your students grace and empathy as they navigate their educational journey, perfecting their crafts in their various careers. I appreciate the Christian values that IWU faculty have instilled in their curriculum, and my professors who wrote the devotional book for teachers or reminded me that it is possible to be a person of color, a Christian, and an educator, and to do all three well. Finally, to families of graduates, nurture and encourage them. I would not have survived the recent passing of a student in our school due to gun violence without the prayers, nurture, and encouragement from family and friends. He was a Black young man who was polite, popular, playing football, and trying to turn over a new leaf. He was killed on the same street where our school sits. Students witnessed his death, saw his body carried away in an ambulance, and also knew the student who murdered him. I cried, I prayed for his mother and family, and was in counseling with my pastor. I also attended his funeral. Education is not for the faint of heart. It is only for the strong. I would like you to know that I am a representation of the brown faces we see around us every day. I am not a product of my environment. I lost my mother when I was 10 years old, suffered abuse, low self-esteem, depression, and financial hardship. But by God's grace, I am here today with my colleagues, receiving my master's in education in curriculum and instruction. I think about my ancestors who died to let me receive an education, and the prayers that are still being answered from the host of believers that have gone before me. To my sisters who have raised me, thank you for never giving up on me, praying for me, and through your example, allowing me to see what a future can be as a young Black woman living in America. A future in making education a level playing field for all students of color, regardless of background. To my future, I have 7 words. Darla Jackson, Secretary of Education, why not? Thank you.